it's only taken to episode 111, but Tasmania Berlin are now in the Bundesliga 2, and it's been a roller coaster, and I just can't believe it. This has been a big pre-season. Even if we finish bottom, we get £8 million, so that's pretty much the club sorted. But it's been a roller coaster of a pre-season. We've had a hero leave. We've had a few replacements come in. Not as busy a transfer window as I was expecting. I've had busier ones the last few seasons. I've been crazy just trying to scramble about, trying to get anybody on board I could get. But I didn't need to this time. I managed to pick and choose my players. Our budget is so small compared to, I was celebrated at the end of the last episode, our budget is tiny compared to everyone else. In fact, I think 15 of the sort of 18 teams have actually got a player worth more than all our squad. The weekly wage of our squad is a week wage. But yeah, I'm excited. We've got go for Furth. We're playing first of all. We played them last season, so it's nothing new. But yeah, onwards to the episode. Hi, it's your boy Chris here from Heed the Ball Gaming, and welcome back to episode 111 of that Football Manager 2019 save, where we try to take Tasmania Berlin all the way from the Berlin Liga, all the way to Bundesliga Division 6, all the way to top division, and try and get them back to the Bundesliga, where we broke all the records for all the wrong reasons, where we got 8 points in the 65-66 season, the worst performance of any team in any top flight in Europe. And yeah, we're having a big one now. We are in the Bundesliga 2, and as you can see, I just click on that. As you can see, we're starting, but we've got some crazy teams. Our old friends that we knocked out 6 seasons ago, Eintracht Frankfurt, out of the German Cup. They have a player, I kid you not, £85,000 a week. Our whole wage budget's 33,000, but we're only spending 22 at the moment. So he's worth effectively 4 times what our whole squad is. It's crazy. This is going to be a difficult season, but as I say, even if we get relegated, 8 million to come back and build up. We've had a lot of drama off the pitch as well. I'll just quickly show you that as well. Just go to the club. Just because it's madness. If we look at the insecure finances at the moment, but I imagine that'll get repaired. If we go to the facilities, yeah, we're not playing in the Tasmania Berlin stadium. The stadium that we moved into last season is not deemed good enough for the Bundesliga 2, because the Bundesliga, the Free Liga, only needed 10,000 seats, and that's what we built. And the Bundesliga 2 need 15,000. You'd have thought the board would have learned that I'm a great manager. I can overachieve all the time, so a bit frustrating. But if we get relegated next time, we'll go down. But Colt Bus is nowhere near Tasmania Berlin, so we're effectively playing a good bit out with out with Berlin. So a bit annoying. In terms of transfers, that's what you're all going to want to know. Just ignore these guys at the moment. These are just guys we're looking to get in. We've still got £7,000 worth of wiggle room, even if 2 of the boys come in. I'll just take you to the free transfers first of all. Not the free transfers, the release players. And this is a sad bit. Right, you'll notice one name that stands out more than anyone else. Henrik Amel has left the club again. The hero, the man who's been with us the whole journey up. He was just wanting too much money. He was wanting £900 to renew. I left it to the last minute to renew, and then he decided he didn't want to stay. So as you can see, he's left before and came back. Last season he didn't have a great season. He didn't appear that many times. So I don't know. I can't 4 appearances and 4 sub appearances, so 8 appearances altogether for us. I don't know what he was expecting. He's not good enough for this level, but he is one guy I was hoping was going to play all the way up for us. He wasn't going to play in the Berlin Liga, but he played because he was too young because of the under 17 rule in Germany, which is a bit frustrating. So I was hoping he was going to play for the North East North the first season there, all the way to Bundesliga, but he's not going to stay. He wants to try himself at another level, but nobody wants him. So we might wait until sort of Christmas and try and sign him back, because I do not want him to retire. I've got a funny feeling if he doesn't get a club, he'll retire. Omar Christensen, he was probably the biggest transfer mistake I've made. Put won £800 a week last season. He was going to be our number one choice goalkeeper for the year, but he just was awful. He played a couple of times and he looked like he'd never seen a football before. Peter Chibora, another young lad that came through our youth system. Again, way back in the second season, he regened, and yeah, he left, went to Chemnitz. We stole him back when we came up to Free Liga, and he wasn't good enough. He was a whiner as well. Not trustworthy. He wanted to leave at the first opportunity, took it and came back, but never couldn't do it. Lino Caston eventually has left. He's the luckiest man on the planet. We signed him when we were in the Regional Division North East the second season we were there, as the number one goalkeeper. He managed to, because Kevin Rahat wouldn't sign a new contract because he was retiring. So we signed Caston. Rahat left and then didn't retire. In fact, Kevin Rahat is still playing at the moment. Believe it or not, I'll just show you that just in case I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Kevin Rahat, even though he was going to leave, is that how you spell? I think it's I-T. Kevin Rahat. No, nobody. Anyway, take my word for it, he's still playing. Wait a minute. Kevin no, it's not there, but he's definitely playing anyway, so bit annoying. So he came in, was going to be number one, and then we got the feeder team Ingolstadt 04, and we got Krasnikai from them. He played for 2 seasons, kept him out the side, and then Darasobia came in and he's kept him out the side. So he'd done his bit as a second choice goalkeeper. It's time to let him spread his wings and see if he can get a first team place. Torsten Dorner, again, he had big high hopes for this lad. Came in, was going to be our first choice defender, but he never ever lived up to that bill, and he never ever made the position his. Useful squad option, but again, let him go away. Brunswick picked him up. I'm surprised he's actually in their second team and not in their first team, because they're in the Region L divisions, and he could probably do it. He'd definitely do a job in the Region L divisions. He did it for us, so I don't know why I've dropped him way down to the Lower Saxony division. And Hans Cordlin, scouts really rate him. I quite rate him, but I think we've got better options at the club, so again, I just released him to let him find a club himself. He was looking for too much money for the role that he was actually going to play in the squad, so I'm not too upset about him going. He's a decent squad player. Now let's take a minute to pause and feel sorry for Abrel, the loss of Abrel, but we've been here before. I've got a funny feeling we're not going to see the last of him in a Tasmania Berlin shirt, so let's not lose too much sleep over him. Right, players in. This is the good stuff now. Whoa. Right, Petr Pozovic came in from Croatia Berlin, 15-year-old Croatian from our feeder club, Croatia Berlin. I'd actually quite like if we get enough money to actually get Croatia Berlin as our official feeder club, and send our players on loan to them and stuff, because I've done so much damage to them over the years by stealing players and getting promotion in front of them. I've actually ruined them as a football club, so I'd quite like to just put something back. But he is an awesome player. He's actually deteriorated from when I signed him, but hopefully he'll improve. We won't see him for probably another 2 seasons, so he'll be in the reserves for till about 2030. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him. He can play on that left side and that right side, and he's just fantastic. And then Paul Pinto came in from Henneth, another side that I've absolutely ravished over the years. And he's a defender, wing back. He's got potential. Look at his determination. 18. I like that in a young player. 17-year-old, an Angolan. And he's going to improve. He's going to improve fairly rapidly as well. So I think we'll get him into first team and get him playing some football, because that's how these guys learn. And then Edra Marden came in from Ingolstadt again. He was phenomenal last season. Just a central midfield option. And he's fairly good. Look at that, 7.16. Decent rating. So can he make a step up? I don't know, but hopefully. Emily Hoxia. And he's signed from Erkashgun. Another young midfielder. Pretty good. Kosovarian. And he's got everything about him. He can take a free kick, which appealed to me. He can pass the ball. Determination of 13. He's going to improve his potential ability. 4-star. I couldn't really say no. It didn't cost us anything. And this is a great thing about all these non-league clubs. They don't actually want any money for their players. They'll actually just let them go for nothing. And it's, yeah, brilliant. Next player, Fechter, came in. I said we'd saw the last of these two guys. But he's not costing us any money. He's in from Ingolstadt. And to be fair, I couldn't actually get anybody better than Fechter. An attacking midfield left player. He's good. He started to come on a game at the end of the season. 6.66. In the league below. It's a bit of a risk, but I think we've got quality, so I think we can maybe, he'll not play as much this season. Next player in from Erskine, same as Hoxia, Samuel Yamoa, a young Ghanaian, but all these guys have German second nationality, so they're not really. He's got pace, he's got determination, he's going to be good. He's got potential ability of potentially 5 stars as well. He looks pretty good as well. He's a winger, left midfield. He's going to be a star. Only problem is we having all these young players is you can't play them all at once. So I'd really like to get a feeder team so I can send a couple of these guys on loan. Christian Buchel, he came in for loan from Hanover. He's looking fairly decent. Just another midfield option, striker. He can play everywhere in the middle. So yeah, no brainer. He looks alright. He's not the best pace and acceleration. He's a bit aggressive, but he's a rotational option. An Albanian. And then from Hamburg, we brought in Vandervin Kostic. He's going to be our second choice goalkeeper. Hopefully if I can get a third choice goalkeeper, he can maybe get out on loan, maybe for the second half of the season. Unfortunately, he's unambitious. I don't like that in a player. I'm going to have to get one of those groups together and try and knock that out of him. But he has potential, determination of 12, work rate 11. But he's got all the things you need for a goalkeeper. So he's got a decent potential. So I'm quite happy with him as a second choice goalkeeper. I'd rather have him than have Caston on big money and just sitting on the bench. Then Turgay Sahan, another young striker, 17-year-old, has potential, not great pace and acceleration, but everything else is lovely. So he's got low self-belief though, we'll have to knock that out on him, but not great for a striker. But if we can knock that out of him, make him better, I think he has the potential to be a top player. He can play in advanced forward, which is what we play. I like him. Improve his finishing, his composure. Then we've got a proper player on our hands, a young Turk. The weird thing is, all these players that I'm signing, they're not German, they've all got second nationality, and it seems to be that's what we're taking. Axel Alter, he's on loan from Hertha Berlin, or the big boys in the division. We're only touching distance from them. We're actually going to be playing Union Berlin, quite excitingly. We're the second biggest team in Berlin, so be interested to see who is the second biggest, us or Union. And he's a superstar. If we go into the information, he's going to be could be the next Matthias Sammer. Unbelievable. So I am really happy with him. He's a superstar. He's an upgrade, and Arndt just wouldn't come back. So yeah, I'm so pleased to get this guy in. So that was a big improvement. And then Carlos Punte, are struggling to get a decent defender left in, just as a second choice. He was on loan from us last season. We're paying him quite a lot of money just because we couldn't get anybody in. And I was getting to that desperation stage where he played really well last season. So I thought, why not? He's played fairly decent for us. He's an option, so why not just treat ourselves to a little bit more money. He's not that much money. Most of the other clubs, that's what a sort of second choice player would be on. So he's a second choice player, but he's probably our second highest paid player in the squad. But we're not quite finished. But I think another 2 or 3 players, definitely another 2. If we get the 2 guys that I'm looking at on loan from Hertha Berlin, and then and if somebody awesome comes available, then I'm going to just pluck him out. But other than that, I'm not too bothered. But yeah, this is the most exciting I've been for a season since this save started, to be honest. Right, so in terms of the squad, got Eric Darasobia, and he's our first choice goalkeeper. He's on another season's loan from Darmstadt 98. He's fairly good. He can make up the step up to this level quite easily. So there was no desperation to try and find a goalkeeper. So yeah, fairly happy with him. Radovan Kosaric, who I showed you, young Serbian goalkeeper, German second nationality. He's got a chance to make it. Stefan Bumgart, he renewed his loan deal with us from Rockstock. Again, he's fairly decent. It's going to be him against him and Koskin, and hopefully Koskin can displace him because Koskin is our player. But Bumgard was very reliable last season, and he is Mr. Reliable. This will be his 4th season with us, and he's just outstanding. He's effectively our player now. Rico Engler, he's our young centre back. He's our superstar centre back. He's the highest paid player in our squad with 2,600. Eintracht Frankfurt have a guy on 86,000, so that shows you the difference in quality here. But a season here is gonna help us. Sebastian Amann renewed his contract from Hanover 96, sorry, and he's a very, very good centre back. He doesn't do anything amazing. He just defends, and he can do things defensively that nobody else in the squad can do. So he is fantastic. He is just a no-nonsense centre back, just of the highest quality. Vladimir Alec, he's been promoted to captain, 18 years old. Great left back, absolutely quality. Just there's nothing more to say about him. A bit aggressive for my liking, but other than that, he's fairly good. Hopefully he'll be with us for a few seasons. Erdal Koskin, he's our right back. He looks like he's unimproving, but he is improving. He's absolutely fantastic. Hopefully he'll get another run in the team. He did fairly well last season, so the chances he was given. So hopefully he never played as much as Alan. Alan played nearly every game. Koskin never quite broke in quite as far. I think Alex probably the better player, but just Christian Baum, another player that played really, really well the last couple of seasons, and he didn't play as well last season as he did this season, but he was in and out the squad a bit more. Christian Baum signed halfway through the first season in the Free Liga, and he's made a huge difference. He probably single-handedly kept us up, but last season he didn't quite do it. Carlos Punte, who I showed you, did fairly well last season. I kind of signed him as a squad filler, and then this season I've done the same, so expect him to be a first team regular again. Morris Danzer, what else can I say? Morris Danzer, he's a top midfielder, he can score from anywhere. Oh, Morris Dancer, he can even score from there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He's not looking as good as he did, but he's got mentals and mental physicals, if that makes any sense. He's improving as well, so he can make the step up as well. Arjen, who I showed you, fantastic as well. Him and Danzer, much of muchness. Probably Danzer's better physically and mentally. Axel Alter, again, just awesome. These three in midfield are quality, so I'm not utterly desperate to get upgrades. Diaz is going to be the backup. He's improving as well, the young German. He's looking alright as well. If he can improve his mentals, then we've got a player on our hands. And then Hoxia, who you showed you, he's pretty good as well. He's definitely going to make the step up. Definitely. Got huge potential. So hopefully that will fulfill that. Lucas Fechter, who showed you, fairly good player. And Castelli, another good young player from Ingolstadt. Both these guys have been our right and left wingers for a few years now, 3 years. So hopefully he can make the step up again. Christian Buchel, again, just a useful squad player. Obi, this is a big year for Obi. He's looking fairly good. I think he could be a first choicer at some point. He needs to try and make that step up anyway, but he is improving dramatically. Vigos, who I never realised still had another year in his contract, his loan contract from Bochum. He'd probably be away by now because he's probably not the quality that we're needing now, and he's not our player, so I could have probably used that £625 and reinvested it somewhere else in the squad. Ahmed Khalido, I was getting a bit worried about him. He's not improving the same as the rest of the young guys I signed last season, so yeah, this is a big season for him. If he doesn't make it, then he's probably gone this season. Šimić, he's our young Croatian, signed last season from Croatia Berlin. Yeah, he's improving nicely. He's going to be our first choice striker, I think. If he can make some goals, then he's going to be the main man. And Volenson, he's probably going to be back up. He's a bit more pacey than Šimić. He's probably just as good. It's going to be a fight between they two to be number one striker. But yeah, it's pretty much it to tell you. There's nothing else. I think we just go and play the first game of the season and see how we get on. There probably was other stuff to tell you, but I don't know. I signed a new contract for 2 years. There's nothing else happening, so let's just go for it. We've got a Region L club in the first round of the German Pokal, so hopefully that's winnable. So today's team, we're going to go for Darasobia in goals, Bumgart, Amin, Engor, and then Alec, and then Erdrum, Danzer and Alter. See if these guys can all get lines. I'm surprised these two don't have lines because we were playing together last season, but I think when they go away to another club and come back, we completely forget how to play with each other. Castelli on the right, Volson on the left, and Šimić up front. And then on the bench we've got Koskic, Punte, Koskin, Rigos, Bomb, Obi and Buchel. And that's pretty much it, I think. Let's go for it. 6 squad numbers to give. Rakovic, well, you can have 1 because you're going to be here next season. Darasobia's not. You can have 3. Castelli, you're a 7. Althart, you can have 8. Adem, 9. And Obi wants 12. You can have 12. There you go. Nobody else wants numbers. Just Bomb's got 19 and he's got 19, so that's good. I don't know how they decide that. Is that already pre-programmed in the game when somebody generates as what number they want, or do they just get attached to a number that they liked at their old club? Right, Greuther Furth, they're probably the closest to us. I don't know what to say. Nothing specific to say. Let's just. What more to come? What more to come? What more to come? There we go. Let's do it. This is a tunnel interview. A little in the way of surprise. Team picks itself. There we go. Oh, rather talk about the 11 players playing rather than Christian Baum. Some of these things are really silly. Well, I'm quite excited. This is the first game. Let's go for Furth. They did win the, well, they didn't win the league, but they got the first promotion place, so it's fairly good that they're playing at home. Volensin. Oh, Greuther with a goal. Our first ever goal in the Bundesliga 2. The legend is Daniel Uzadowski scored the first goal in the Free Liga, and I think in the North East region Ellis as well, so that's Greuther's a great signing if that's the impact he's made already after 3 minutes. Engler. Oh, a man, what a start to the season. The centre back. That's a very on centre back goal. Welcome to Bundesliga 2. The quest for 9 points has taken a new turn. Yeah, it's a pity about the Tasmania Berlin stadium. I don't know why we spent all that money on a stadium that was going to be no use. I suppose the club didn't expect me to win promotion so quickly. I didn't expect to win promotion so quickly. It's just because that week was broken and the Colt Bus were just absolutely the worst team I've ever seen in my whole life. Oh, don't let them back in, guys. Book guard. Castelli. Greuther. Oh, over the top, Schmick. He's not got the pace to get that. That's a counter. Engler does have the pace though. Darasobia. Up the top. Oh, Greuther. Volensin. Oh, Castelli! Oh. It took him 25 games last season to open his account, and he's done it the first game of the season. I don't think we should get too excited. Go for 4 for not that great. Wow. I'm just going to praise them. The score now. Oh, as soon as I praised them, so we're all going to be upset now. Oh, that's taken the edge off it. Darasobia has just caught no man's land again. He does like that sometimes. Well, this has went better than I thought. To talk. Actually, turn around, don't get stressed. Should have just said well done, shouldn't I? Alec. Yeah, I just don't get. We're doing really well. Well done, guys. Just make sure you don't concede any more goals, and we all get upset about it. Oh, Darasobia with good blockage. He's a big lad, Darasobia. He never seems to hit a player though, does Darasobia. He always seems to get it to the other team. And wrap over the top. Oh, no. Oh, why did I press push forward? I meant to say. Oh, press the wrong button. I'm getting panicky now. That's annoying. We're all. What are you saying, manager? What are you saying, Gafford? What are you doing? I think we need to. Simic's not playing very well, so he's coming off. Rigos is coming on. Who else isn't playing well? Hutchin's not playing well, so Obi's coming on. Right, let's see what we can do. Probably nothing. Castelli. Oh, this is a counter. See if we can come back from a straight to him. Man, more. I remember this happened in the North East North Division as well. We took the lead against. This is way back. We took the lead against Borussia Tennis Berlin twice. Went 2-0 up, and they came back and absolutely hammered us. A 3-3 draw would be a decent result, but not coming back from. Just keep it the same. We were 3-0 up. Demand more. Really? Oh well. Oh, that is absolutely frustrating. I am going to be so angry. I think that was my team talk that did that. There's not enough time for another goal, but that is frustrating. To lose a 3-goal lead and get a player sent off. Can't even use the player getting sent off as an excuse. Team talk, aggressive. There we go. I am angry. But we've got a point. Against probably the second worst team in the league after us, so we can't be too disheartened. And a good away point. See what we're saying. Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to leave it there because I need to calm down anyway. Thanks very much for watching. Actually, I'm going to look at the schedule, sorry, before we go. Next play Nuremberg, 1860 Munich. We'll come back straight away. We'll play these 2 games and then I'll play the Offenbach game as a German Cup special. And then I'll come back again for round about here for the Bundesliga 2. Alright, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.